Quiet lives of desperation, lived in drawers stacked up in rows, kind spells, concentration, surrounded by friends and people I don't yet know. We slept for about 3 hours till the sun woke us up, and I kept most of my clothes on, which in its own way is enough to justify my growing interest in the person maybe this year I'll be allowed to become. Learn to stop dying while I'm living, and how to separate the two. All I know is this is the happiest I've felt since you went. Lying naked in the daylight, you notice those little things that can let you fall in love with someone despite the danger that it brings. And I'm happy being alone, but the company's been great. I can't believe anyone would even talk to me in this state. And maybe it's all too much pressure to put on such a little thing. Tend to let my drunken emotions dance on the head of a pin, and they fall down. So I go back to the drawing board again, try to work out what's a feeling, what's another thought I'm burying. But kissing people I never thought I'd get to, and the off chance they understand. Lying naked in the daylight, you notice those little things that could let you fall in love with someone despite the danger that it brings. And I'm happy being alone, but the company's been great. I can't believe anyone would even talk to me in this state. So I turned on Astronaut to listen. We absolutely fucking kissed, and it was pretty glorious. But this morning I feel like shit. Let's open up the blinds a bit and let some outside come in. I don't know where my bedsheet went or what this feeling is, lost in a sea of unwashed clothes. Our own rank revelry, pretend not to notice the note she left on the wall when she left me. Lying naked in the daylight, you notice those little things that would let you fall in love with someone despite the danger that it brings. And I'm happy being alone, but the company's been great. And I can't believe anyone would even talk to me in this day. The belligerence of beauty hits me with my back against the wall. How can you look this good naked and understand the pain at all? Panic-stricken, wild-eyed, the crew, better place to hide now. Why still not commandeered the balls to lay waste to second best in this exhibit our excess? And I can see the past success, judging open, unimpressed. And I can feel my heavy footstep in your chest, feel my own weak heartbeat as you slap. And a little bit of poison, it always does the trick. Is an antidote to the edge and living life like this. And is this passion something I look back on and regret? Well, you tell me I'm better off dead. I'll take being all hot and no head. And is this passion something I look back on and regret? Well, you tell me I'm better off dead. I'll take being all hot and no head. With a heart so physical, it was beautiful. Through trembling lips I spoke of how I wasn't happy either, with a life of hope and smoke. And I turned to you and half whispered, half croaked a shitty little joke. Watches the frown fault lines on your pretty face, broken it up. Little nest above the street and up out of the rain. I tried to verbalize fading light and explain away the pain of how sometimes I wish I could stay sick and have an unending excuse to be away from what I'm taught and what I'm told and what I found out when it was too late. What I'm taught and what I'm told and what I found out when it was too late. And is this passion, or is this just fashionable? Maybe I'm too impressionable. Maybe I've learned sweet fuck all, but I'll take this life over jeans without holes and never saying goodbye. And I'll feel the cold knuckle broke before I die. But there's a child in me who still believes that he can fly. And I grew up in a good house, maybe too good as it seems now. Never knew how hard I'd have to try to make magic and make money. And there's nothing tragic, romantic or funny about stealing food and running from every decision I've ever made. Watching my undying youth be extinguished by my own flame. And what I saw and what I told and what I found out when it was too late. What I'm taught and what I'm told. And is this passion something I'll look back on and regret? Well, you tell me I'm better off dead. I'll take me an old heart and no head. And is this passion? No, I will not look back or regret. Well, you tell me I'm better off dead. Not take me an old heart and no head. Something popped and all the lights went off in our house. And our landlord is dead or something, so I guess we just don't get electricity now. And the lighter that we used to find our way to the bathroom is out of gas. Finally get a flame going and a gust of wind comes flying through the gaps in the window. An old housemate smashed, and I'm in my room upstairs trying to light a candle with a spark. Yeah, I'm in my room upstairs trying to light a candle with a spark. And there's a guy who looks just like me, and a missing persons poster blue tacked to a perspex wall. In North Melbourne train station, the digital reconstruction of his weary eyes tells you nothing of his worried soul. And you and I should be getting there, sleeper train to Beijing, or sitting in a coffee shop, high as hell in Holland. And you're riding your bike over as I jump the barriers, and I'll meet you up on Arrow Street and explain the situation with the electricity. And now we're in my room upstairs trying to light a candle with a spark. Sat alone in my room upstairs trying to light a candle with a spark. And I said I think I'm about to fall in love with you, but I also think I am about to be sick, about to be sick. But that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Oh, I just get so nervous, and then I drink, and then I drink, and I drink too much. There's a guy guy who looks just like me on an ad for joining the army, and he smiles like he's happy, beckons at me from the TV, and maybe I could go join the army so I have something to defend. I lean in and kiss my forehead, and it's all alright again. We are in my room upstairs, trying to light a candle with a spark. We are in my room upstairs, trying to light a candle with a spark. And I've never met anyone quite so capable of eradicating the dark. And we're in my room upstairs, and I'm convincing you that I'm not about to break your heart. Walk upstairs, hear the rain coming in, bedroom's cold. Piles of dust on childhood achievements, my old song, your old stereo, and then the sound shouted through the house, sprint downstairs, he's still warm, and I don't know what you deserve, but you deserve much more than this. No, I don't know what you deserve, but you deserve much more than this. Hard to face anything after this. Can these words be permanent? Even then, what would you say? You're so young, innocent. I hope you didn't take that. I hope that you don't stay mad. And I don't know what you deserve, but you deserve much more than this. No, I don't know what you deserve, but you deserve much more than this. Any man lucky to have me, is this what you meant? When you said, any man lucky to have me, is this what you meant? And I hope you're well in this little motel you checked yourself into. Still hear your old man up the stairs to the attic where you can hide. The part of both of us died, and I don't know what you deserve, but you deserve much more than this. No, I don't know what you deserve, but you deserve much more than this. saw London Bridge at sunrise, through rose-colored glasses and sleepless nights. And I guess that I read you all wrong. We rise and fall as a universal one, half empty red eye heading straight towards the sun. And I guess that I read you all wrong. Made excuses for missing out on the majesty. I just wanted you to want to stay in bed all day with me. And I guess that I read you all wrong. But I quite like the way you look, and I like the way you're putting on. Like the way you're put together. Saw Tullamarine, 6:45. Traffic inched through the drizzling night. And I guess that I read you all wrong. Without the second guesses of society, first chance pressures and the plans I never made for me. And I guess that I read you all wrong. But I quite like the way you're putting on. I like the way you look at her. The way you're put together. The bully person in me can't help but question your honesty, and pessimism comes naturally when you do not remain in one piece. But I hope I don't come on too strong, and I don't think I read you all wrong. At least I hope not. 'Cause I can be open and appear truthful, and I will be full of life and youthful. But maybe you read me all wrong. 'Cause I'm afraid and I've gotten good at lying, and every song I've ever written's about dying. And maybe you read me all wrong. But I like the way you're putting on. I like the way we look at her. I like the way you're put together. I'm unsure of the rules of this pedestrian crossing. When the cars stop, I guess I'll just go every step a little closer to the final one I'll take, and you'll crash your little frame into my dinosaur bones. Can't tell who speaks English, I should've learned more Dutch, but I can point and I can speak slow. I just wanna know what doesn't have me in it. Need to know how to say I care more than these words I've used up. These words I already know. 'Cause life can bring you many joys, but death will always take the points. And I hope I don't come across intense, but can I drown between your legs? I'll say relationships are futile when you do what I do, but that's just so you know I came alone. 'Cause I don't know if I'm waking up or if it will be next to you, but I'd like to call somewhere in your neighborhood home. And I always do this, what's too far, just out of interest. What have I fucked up to this point already? Are we hanging out, or will you marry me? Am I too stable for going steady? 'Cause life can bring you many joys, but death will always take the points. And I hope I don't come across intense, but can I drown between your legs? Just a one-man waltz from the bar to the street. Asked if I could call you back when the bouncer fucking hit me. I never wanted any trouble, I just wanted to make someone else happy. 'Cause the doctor told me when I was 15 that would not be my reality, and since then tried to prove that fucker wrong, but he's not, he's right, he's just doing his job. He's probably somewhere right now with a notepad and some fresh complaints about this song. But I wouldn't trade these late night calls, sleeping on a tiled floor. No, I wouldn't trade these nights for anything. I'm so glad I struck up conversation, and that you care more about what I'm saying. The girls are just like what I sing. I'll be back around your birthday trying to freak out in front of your workmate. I'll try to not freak out. Life takes me away from places I want to stay. I'll stay one step ahead of these cars crossing a street I can't pronounce. And life can bring you many joys, but death will always take the points. And I hope I don't come across intense, but can I drown between your legs? And death can always hear your voice, but you hold on to little joys. And I hope I don't come across intense, but can I drown between your legs? Putting on clothes, none of which I wore yesterday. It's never felt more fucking great. And I know I should wash you off, but I can't. Maybe I've gone soft in my old age. Lying next to an old TV and a fake Christmas tree. In the middle of January I pretend I'm asleep, tossing and turning, scratches and scratches. My legs are burning and I'm learning more and more every day about being alone. Tall tales, lost to debauchery, and you call it God, I call it love, and we both worship the same unattainable feeling. Sexy when I smoke, said I love the fact you don't. And we're both turned on by destruction, but we can only fall in love with hope. She somehow shakes for me a shiver, high down by the river. Tonight we'll sleep in separate states, still keep each other awake. tall tale of lives lost to debauchery, and you call it God, I call it love. We both worship the same unattainable feeling. And I can hide from everything, can hide from everything. You make me feel like I deserve a son. You make me feel like I think that's okay. I can hide from everyone, yeah, I could hide from everyone. But you taught me that ambition was something that I should be proud of. And maybe we'll change everything, maybe we'll change everything, just by talking on the phone. When I moved to a city neither of us live in, and you moved to a city neither of us live in, maybe I could be someone. You said you want to be someone, well I've got big plans for these hands, so maybe you should hold on. Tall tales, lives lost to debauchery. You call it God, I call it love. We both worship the same unattainable feeling. Back street slowly rise from the back seat of your mum's car. Chase the sun through twists and turns and tolls. Flick sleep from my eye with the ash of a morning smoke. Roll down the window, bite the cold. I'm going back to where I first realized my own thoughts were my own, and my mind could open up in different ways that I was told, for it was out of Adelaide. 17 and never spoke to the crowd. Told them what I knew. My movements are a mystery to anybody, including me. Moments few and far between, they matter more than anything. Movements are a mystery to anybody, including me. Moments few and far between, they matter more than anything. They matter more than anything. And I pressed a bit between my teeth and pressed my fingers and watched them bleed as we drove home over median strips, trying not to fall asleep. And you said I had a way with words, so I ran away with yours, but it was too soon. I meant so much more to you, but my movements are a mystery to anybody, including me. Moments few and far between, they matter more than anything. Said I had a way with words, so I ran away with yours. Said I had a way with words, so I ran away with yours. If I could change anything, I wouldn't, 'cause I don't deserve you right now. But I can't sleep properly in this little room. It felt so much more like home when I was with you. And I get too drunk when I go out, so I just lay around the house. We don't share anymore. Some band I don't like's poster isn't half full. Ling off the bedroom door, can't help but miss that. Every creak of the stairs makes me wish it was you coming back. But I'm too scared to talk, so I'll ignore you when you call. Pretend it doesn't matter anymore. But somehow in this soft water, I can't help but miss you. I'm moving to mysteries to anybody including me. Romance few and far between, they matter more than anything. You said I had a way with words, so I ran away with yours. You said I had a way with words, so I ran away with yours. Oh, oh. How can we make any difference if the silo is apartments? They put $1 million balconies on you I used to get for free. How can we change anything when you can be so heartless? I'm not trying to ruin our memories, just have to get out before I lose decency. I don't trust you anymore, or know how long I've felt that for, or if this is self-defense, or is this all in my head and I don't love you anymore. Know how long I've felt that for, or if this is self-defense, or is this all in my head. I don't believe in myself. There are many other men who traipsed around your body, big parts of me were formed on your bones and in your arteries. You say the worst in you is all I ever see. Well, maybe that's the other side these days comes out so rarely, and I don't love you anymore. Know how long I felt that for, or if this is self-defense, or is this all in my head and I don't trust you anymore. Oh, know how long I felt that for, or if this is self-defense, or if it's all in my head. I don't believe in myself. Someone told Liz that I sang she should fuck off and die, and I didn't, I would never. I respect her, and these days we're fine. Well, we're bordering on fine. That's really fucking nice. And I get whoever fed her that week, frankly, pretty shitty little winemaker. Fuck off and die. Fuck off and die. Fuck off. Fuck off and die. Fuck off and die. Why don't you just fuck off? I don't trust you anymore, or know how long I felt that for, or if this is self-defense, or is this all in my head. I don't love you anymore, or know how long I felt that for, or if this is self-defense, or if this is in my head. I've gotta stand up for myself. And they said that they successfully terminated you, made it sound so much like we hated you. And I hope that they weren't the first thoughts you had. The world isn't ready for another shitty dad. At the end of your tiny existence, all that remained of you was medical bills and an uncomfortable afternoon, making eyes at the other guys in the waiting room. In the white-knuckle silence that we just buckled up and got through. And I said we'd make it work, and I hope it doesn't hurt. With absolutely no conviction, and I said it would only make it worse. It would only make it worse. But it's one hell of a decision to make. And I wrote you a letter that you threw into the flame of the previously boarded over fireplace. And I knew that she was looking you in the eye when I caught her with her face in the skylight. No matter how many times I tidied up and put a record on, felt that something that technically never existed was gone. We both made some kind of primal fateful bond, no matter that we decided that the timing was decidedly off. And I said we'd make it work, and I hope it doesn't hurt. With absolutely no conviction, and I said it would only make it worse. It would only make it worse. But it's one hell of a decision to make. Can it hear? Can it hear me? 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 And I said we'd make it work, and I hope it doesn't hurt. With absolutely no conviction, and I said it would only make it worse. It would only make it worse. But it's one hell of a decision for you to have to make. I stood in the place where you fucked me and thought about how I'd never see you again. I still sleep in the room where you dumped me. Voices still in the walls when I bring home new friends. Gotta shake off these nasty addictions to gratification and self-flagellation. It's too late in the evening and it's too late in general. I miss having meaning and a distraction from myself. Wanna be struck by new love's lightning, or fucked up, dripping wet and frightening, or just have something that leaves me smiling to myself as I walk back home. But I'd become less like a lover and more like a landlord. And I was less like a lover and more like a carer that I could not afford. And you were less of your old self, more like your mother. I was hopeful but hopeless, now I'm just one of the others. You were less like a lover and more like a landlord. Said I'll be your emergency contact if you kiss me when you get back. And I called you, I had to, went straight to your message bank. Wanted to make up for a lost time, make up for a lost cause. I would have stood tall, but for once in my life I wasn't the one who pushed for the fall. So one of these days I'm gonna drop dead, and you'll only remember the nice things I said. Just put your rose-coloured glasses on, pretend we're fine until I'm gone, and you can do whatever the fuck you want. And I'd become less like a lover and more like a landlord. And you'd become less like a lover and more like a carer that I could not afford. And you were less of your old self and more like your mother. I was hopeful but hopeless, you were just one of the others. I was less like a lover and more like a landlord. I still sleep in the room where you dumped me. Write songs about how I'm never speaking to you again. Shouldn't make any difference, surroundings don't influence the person that I think I am, the person that I think I am, the person that I think I am, the person that I think I am. And I'd become less like a lover and more like a landlord. And you'd become less like a lover and more like a carer that I could not afford. And you were less of your old self, more like your mother. And I was hopeful but hopeless, now I'm just one of the others. You were less like a lover, more like a landlord. And my darling, I'm sorry I'm not nearer. I'm at some godforsaken service station, watching my friends get thinner and their eyes fade. I'd trade a year for a day with the lines drawn. And I'd lay with you for hours, counting the scratches on my ceiling, feeling the pain off with our fingernails. We'd watch the clouds stop spinning on the street, unstrap the shoes from our feet. And my mother only asked that I look after myself, but I have always been far too scared to ever ask for help. And I know that I'll put you through hell, and I promise I am getting well. You're so ugly when you're high, but then again, so am I. Making excuses for my behavior, coming back to be a savior. I'm a saint, king of all things breakable, but you've got no idea what these hands can do when empty. And I will let you down, I won't make it to the afternoon, and as the sun closes in, I'm making promises again. Too soon, confessions in between songs. Our hands by our sides, wrapped around drinks, not really listening to words about people that I hope to never meet. You were the tenderest of comrades, loneliest of thieves, but I've got enough friends, and I've had enough time to come to the conclusion that you are not mine. You were never mine. She's got eyes like crystal balls, she talks like crystal meth, and I'm hopeful but doubting she won't answer. She's dancing and you're pretty, so I'll forgive her. You're by no means beautiful, so I won't forget it. So ugly when you're high, but then I began, so am I. Making excuses for my behavior, coming back to be a savior. I'm a fucking saint, king of all things breakable, but you've got no idea. No, you've got no idea. Do you know I've got no idea? These heads can do, these heads can do when they are empty. On a full moon in Munich, I woke up drunk. There's incriminating footage and everyone's in love. The world is a beautiful place and I'll throw up where I want. I'm standing by the van in the harsh light of tomorrow. A drizzle as persistent as the fleshy taste of sorrow. Kind, slightly patronizing face guides me back to bed. And I tried to be sweet, I tried to show love, but I was too drunk and you were too numb. So listened on the train ride in, past the point of no return. And I mean Paris sure knows it's Paris. And I can't tell if I like that. I'm romantic and sidetracked, tie on someone else's hat. And I'll say goodnight to the west side, bid these laneless laneways a fun goodbye. Say goodnight, say goodnight to Paris. The floor of an Italian restaurant, I kicked a football with the owner's kids in the adjacent vacant lot. Some guy who spoke no English showed up with a couple of dogs. And I called you from outside a crumbling hotel next to 1,500 highways and a neon citadel. This is gonna be some real fun trouble, I can already tell. And over the ambulance sirens carousel, I yell, how's your day? And I mean Paris sure knows it's Paris. And I can't tell if I like that. Romantic and sidetracked, high on someone else's hash. And I'll say goodnight to the west side and bid these laneless laneways a fun goodnight. Say goodbye, say goodbye to Paris. I wish I'd had a more meaningful conversation with the girl that I met jet-lagged walking around on my first day in this big city, and now she's here smiling and pretty, and I'll look back at her and I'll turn and I'll walk somewhere safer, somewhere I can feel a little less afraid. And I'm sorry I was rude, you're nicer than who I wound up speaking to. Don't know why the moments I remember are the ones that I recall, but I'll head back to the castle and fall over in the shower. Let my legs just give way under the light. last fortnight's power, and I'll spit in the face of impending doom. Let's climb onto your roof. Let's get drunk with the moon, and I'm in Paris. Sure knows it's Paris. And I can't tell if I like that romantic and sidetrack. I own my friend Gonzo's hat, and I'll say goodnight to the west side. Get these laneless laneways of fun. Goodnight, say goodbye. Say goodbye to Paris. How can I argue with a trembling lip? Especially when the case I'm pleading is built on a precedent of bullshit, and if I don't escape in this hatchback, leave this city in a body bag, make a martyr of myself and stand for my ambition, lose another battle in the war with this condition. I don't deserve the sun, so today I won't shine on anyone. And if this morning's moods don't subside, let's get institutionalized tonight. I don't deserve the sun, so today I won't shine on anyone. And if this morning's mood don't subside, I'll get institutionalized tonight. No future but the afternoon. My dumb luck ran out way too soon, and I don't wanna die, but I'm gonna show enough. No purpose but to kill more time. No joy, no simplicity, no smiles. No heart inside, to have no natural life for the remainder of my natural life. Cause I don't deserve the sun, so today I won't shine on anyone. And if this morning's moods don't subside, I'll get institutionalized tonight. I don't deserve the sun, so today I won't shine on anyone. And if this morning's moods don't subside, I'll get institutionalized tonight. Hang my bones from my front door, write a note that says he's one who asks for more, and we beat him down, we let him know that there's no love in this undergrowth. And how can I trust a body like yours when you know what you've used that body for? And I warned you about my lows, but I understand if you have to go, everyone always has to go. Cause I don't deserve the sun, so today I won't shine on anyone. And if this morning's mood don't subside, I'll get institutionalized tonight. No, I don't deserve the sun, so today I won't shine on anyone. And if this morning's mood don't subside, I'll get institutionalized tonight.